kind of important for us to look at this, because the manual has some great things. And a lot of times people go, oh, it's a manual for teachers. I'm not a teacher yet, so I can't do that. That has nothing to do with it. You are constantly teaching. By the moment you open your mouth, you're constantly teaching. We're constantly learning. And according to the manual for teachers, the teacher of God is anyone who chooses to be. Their sole criteria, their sole definition is that they do not see their interests as apart from someone else's. They recognize that to be a teacher of God means that I have to heal myself for the betterment of everyone, and I can't judge or condemn another, or I won't know myself. Now, can we disagree with somebody? Sure. Can we stop somebody from destructive behavior? Absolutely. While you abide in this world that is not your home, there are things you need to do, whether they be illusions or not, as the Course says. So we will need to do those things. But how we hold the thought we have about those who do those things, who are now maybe stopped from doing them, is whether we are released or not. That's why it says you will always need to change your mind. Changes are required in the minds of God's teachers. That's the main thing. We will need to change our minds, because the mere fact that we find ourselves in a body, we find ourselves in the world, something's gone wrong. So the mere fact that we need miracles, the mere fact that we need forgiveness, means that we need reparation. The mere fact that we need healing means that we need reparation. So it's telling us something has gone wrong. So if something has gone wrong, you go, I don't know what went wrong. Well, then why don't you turn to the one who knows what went wrong for that healing, for forgiveness, for the miracle that can help you? That's what this is talking about. It says in a lot of us, it will not involve anything looking any different in your life. It'll just be the same as it always was. No one is where he is by accident. This is a great quote that people say all the time in the Course. No one is where he is by accident, and chance plays no part in God's plan. So there's a reason for why we are everywhere. All these things are happening, and it is always for the reason to help us heal the Son of God. That's really what the Course is saying. It's all about healing the Son of God. And it says it's unlikely that changes in attitude would not be the first step in the newly made teacher of God's training. So absolutely change of mind. We're going to have to work at the level of the mind. And then it goes on to say there's no set pattern. It's all individualized. You can kind of see that. Some are called upon to change life situations, but these are genuinely few and far between. By far, the majority are given a slow evolutionary training process. Thank goodness, because all of us need that slow process, in which as many previous mistakes, and this is what Tess highlighted, and this is the reason why I pulled this section out, previous mistakes as possible are corrected. So you may look at your past. The Course says the past is over, it can touch me not. But how many of us practice that? Most of us are bringing our past right into the future and missing the ability to heal them now. So many previous mistakes can be corrected. Relationships in particular must be properly perceived, and all those dark corners of unforgiveness needs to be looked at and allow the light to shine on it. What did God say? He can shine away the darkness with his mighty light. The light of love needs to purge this, to clean it. And then it goes on to say a most important sentence: otherwise, the old thought system still has a basis for return. That's why people say, why is this still coming back to me? Because we don't look. We just don't look. We think that's uncomfortable. We think it's going to make us feel bad. It doesn't make you feel bad. Not when you join your mind with the mind of love, the mind of light, the mind of God, the mind of the Holy Spirit, whose sole job is to bring you joining and joy, and the sole vocation of your mind is to join with him in that joy. If that's his job, if that's your vocation, then you kind of need to do it.